Hi, welcome to Soul Food. I'm Chef Richard Ingraham, and today we're going to do something really nice and refreshing. Very, very simple. We're going to make a salsa, but not your regular salsa that uses tomatoes and jalapenos and things like that. Today we're going to actually use fruit. We're going to use a blood orange, and we're going to incorporate a little pineapple into it as well to make a blood orange and pineapple salsa. So the first thing, I want to introduce you to the ingredients. We have blood oranges and pineapple. We have fresh limes, jalapeno peppers. We have a mixture here of a little bit of Creole seasoning, some smoked paprika, chili powder, and cumin, salt, a little Grand Marnier, okay, some yellow bell pepper, green onions, cilantro. We have here some red onions, and of course, blood orange and pineapple juice to finish it off. So the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and just dump in your segments of blood orange and pineapple, and you still have some juice in there, but that's going to be just fine as well. We're going to need all of that to go in. Then you want to add in maybe about 2 tablespoons of jalapeno. What we did here is we did a small dice, and of course you can use more if you want a little bit more heat, or you can use less, whatever you choose to do. Then we'll add in some onion. I love red onion because it has a whole nother type of flavor than your white onion. It's a little bit more pungent, and I think that that's what we need with this, with that sweetness of the fruit that we're using. So we're going to add that in, maybe about 1/3 of a cup of red onion for this recipe. Next, we'll add in some of our spices. Okay, and remember, it's cumin, a little bit of smoked paprika, chili powder, and a little bit of Creole seasoning. And again, at the end of the recipe, what we'll do is we'll taste and make sure that it tastes exactly like we want and make necessary adjustments as we need to. Then we'll add in a little fresh cilantro. I love cilantro, so we're going to add a little bit more. Okay, a little green onion. Green onion is going to be really, really nice color to give to this, and it's going to give it a nice crunch. And speaking of crunch, we're going to put in a lot of our yellow bell pepper. Okay. And then we'll add in our Grand Marnier. What does the Grand Marnier do, you ask? It adds a whole lot of flavor, and that's all that you need to know. It adds a whole lot of flavor, okay? And then we add in a little salt. Okay? And remember, when you're adding salt, salt is an amplifier. So it's not to make your food salty, it's just to bring out the flavor of all of those different ingredients, okay? And then we'll finish it off with a little fresh lime juice. We'll add just a little more. And you can already see those flavors coming together. Well, you can see those colors coming together. You can't see flavors. I can smell the flavor that's happening in here, the aroma. Okay, so now you want to give it a nice mix, just like this. And at this point, if you choose to, you can add whatever else you want to add in here, okay, just to make it your own. Remember, a recipe is nothing but a blueprint. You're the one that has to drive that car to get it to where it needs to be, that final destination of flavors that you're trying to get to. So if you want to pick a little something else up and put in there, a little watermelon would be great. Peaches would be awesome if you were to do that as well. So just remember that, okay? So you want to mix everything together so that you get everything incorporated. Now, what you need to do is to give it a taste test. So what you do, you just give it a little tilt, bring it over. Look at all of that color that's in there, okay? Let's give it a taste and see. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. That is amazing. Again, I'm Chef Richard Ingraham. This has been Soul Food, and here you have your blood orange and pineapple salsa. Until next time.
Cool programs for hot jobs. Let Miami-Dade College jumpstart your career. We offer bachelor's degrees in film and TV production, nursing, electronics engineering, information systems technology, supervision and management, supply chain management, or choose from 300 other programs to study. You can take classes during the day, evening, weekend, or online. For more info, visit MDC.edu or call 305-237-8888. Get the knowledge and training for today's in-demand jobs. Register now. Miami-Dade College. fresh thinking is being served at Miami-Dade College. Create your own recipe for success in the evolution of food culture at the Miami Culinary Institute. Learn the skills you need to jumpstart your career in the culinary arts. Turn green into gourmet and celery into salary. Miami Culinary Institute. Food, culture, innovation. Visit us at miamidadeculinary.com. Register now. Miami Culinary Institute. Cool programs for hot jobs. Let Miami-Dade College jumpstart your career. We offer bachelor's degrees in physician assistant studies, biological sciences, education, and public safety management. Or choose from 300 other programs. With our flexible course schedules, you can take classes during the day, evening, weekend, or online. For more info, visit MDC.edu or call 305-237-8888. Get the knowledge and training for today's in-demand jobs. Register now.
Hi, I'm Chef Richard Ingram and welcome to Soul Food. Today we're going to make a portobello mushroom and lobster taco, okay? So what we've done already is gone through and we've seasoned our portobello mushrooms, grilled them off. We seasoned them with a little bit of ponzu, which is basically a soy sauce that has a little citrus in it. We use that. We use a little grapeseed oil, fresh garlic, red pepper flake, and also a little salt and pepper. And we grilled them until they got really nice and pliable, which is about maybe 2.5 to 3 minutes on each side. And then we took our lobster tails. What we did is we took lobster tails, we split them down the middle, took the meat out, and we used a little bit more of our grapeseed oil, salt and pepper, and we grilled those about 1.5 minutes on each side, okay? So now what we're gonna do is take our tortillas, put those on our plate, and these are whole wheat tortillas. And as you see, we've grilled them so that they are not as soft, but they have that nice grill flavor to them. And of course, those grill lines make them look really, really good, okay? Now, let's go ahead and explain the rest of our ingredients that we're going to use. We have here a little bit of agave. We have our blood orange and pineapple salsa, fresh lime, cilantro, green onions, avocado, sour cream, a little bit of cheese, and then I also made a nice little aioli of red Thai chili paste and a little bit of mayonnaise. So the the measurements for that is about 1/4 cup of mayonnaise and about a teaspoon of the red Thai chili paste. And you can find that chili paste anywhere in the grocery stores, okay? Now with tacos, we know that we're gonna use our main ingredient, our mushrooms and our lobster. But as you see here, there are so many different toppings that you can use for your tacos. So what you see here is not what's written in a book. Whatever you want to do, you know the main focus is the lobster and the mushrooms. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is take our mushrooms and we're going to sit those out right in the middle of our tortilla, just like so. Okay. And I love grilling mushrooms because, especially the portobellos, because by the time that they're done, oh my goodness, they taste exactly like steak when you got them seasoned up really nice. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is take our lobster and put that on. Okay, we'll put one big piece, and then we have a couple of smaller pieces here, and we'll put that on too, right? The more the merrier. Okay. And then on this last one, we'll go ahead and just put another big piece. And if it falls, that's fine, okay? Now, the next thing that we'll do is add in a little bit of our avocado, just like so. And again, you can use any topping that you want to achieve whatever flavor that you're looking for. Now we'll add in our blood orange salsa with pineapple. And one point that I want to make out is, you know, you have your blood oranges and sometimes they're just not as sweet as you would like them to be. There's nothing wrong with adding just a hint of agave in there to bring that flavor out inside of that salsa. So that's a good point for you to think about. So we'll add our salsa in. Okay. We'll put that right on top. You don't want to get as much of the juice, and the reason being is because if you put that juice on there, sometimes it makes your tortillas a little bit soggy before you get ready to eat it. So you get a little bit of that juice out. We'll put that right on top. Just like so. Okay. And of course, you know, the little bits of it always wants to fall off, but that's fine. That's what our hands are for. Get right in there and make it work, right? Okay, so now our next step we'll take and put a little bit of green onion right on top. What that green onion is going to do is going to add a little bit more flavor. And of course, it's going to add some crunch to it as well. Then fresh cilantro. And as you see now, you're decorating the plate as well as your taco. Add a little fresh lime juice to it, just a little bit, because remember, you don't want too much juice because you don't want to make that taco really soft. Okay. Now we'll add a little cheese right on top, just like that. A little bit more. A small dollop of our sour cream. Then we'll finish it off with our aioli. And this is where you get a little fancy with it. Uh-oh. Just like that. And then we'll finish it off one more time with just a little bit more of our green onion. And there you have it. Your portobello mushroom and lobster tacos with your blood orange and pineapple salsa. I'm Chef Richard Ingram, and thanks so much for joining me at Soul Food. I'll see you next time.